if you are an Elden Ring fan, it is only fair to warn you of a minor spoiler, though nothing beyond the Stormvale Castle section of the game. It is only a light description of something visually, but just in case, if you want everything to be a full blind surprise, then I would recommend clicking off now. Anyways, thank you, and I hope you enjoy this audio. Tarnished, are we? I haven't seen one of your folk in some time. Right. You may call me Samson. Pleasure meeting you. It has been about a month since I've been on the run. I decided to abandon my post. Stormvale Castle, of course, where Godrick the Grafted resides currently. You're Tarnished, aren't you? Do us all a favor, this entire land, and slaughter that bastard where he stands. Easier said than done, of course, but I assume that's what you're here for. The only reason I can think of a Tarnished being here is because they are being pointed here by that grace. The light that guides you. Yes? Good. I once served Godrick in his little army. But he got greedy. He started treating me personally like a little servant or something, rather than a soldier who has been so loyal to him all this time. Don't know how he keeps the loyalty of his men. Maybe they've just been so whipped into submission that they'll do their duty no matter the indignity that it serves them. Oh well. I would be careful, however. The dastard might be just that, but he does have a few tricks up his sleeve. He's called Godrick the Grafted for a reason. He's grafted many limbs to himself. He is much more powerful than your average simple knight. Much more powerful than a man his age has any right to be, truly. As for me, I served him, but now I'm running. It's been days and nights since I've avoided his men and the dangers of the wilds, but now I've decided to settle here. Perhaps I'll find a decent amount of cloths and a mule for myself. Then I can live life as a merchant. Maybe that's just too peaceful for a man like me. Yes. Oh well. I've all the time to figure it out. So long as I'm not slaughtered by wolves or mauled by a bear. Or eaten alive by a dragon. By the way, a friendly tip just because you seem to be in the service of killing men I hate. Watch out if you're going south there. A large flying thing has been sighted numerous times. 'Twould be a shame if it decided to devour the Tarnished that had the chance to defeat Godrick. Seems you've a lot of exploring to do regardless. Just be careful and hope that you're fast enough to avoid such danger. Is that a flask you're carrying on your side? I might actually have something to help with that. Yes. Hand me that. I promise I will return it. Do I look like I'm in any fighting condition right now? You could probably pop my bone right into dust if you felt like it. If I start running, what do you think my chances are of getting tired before you do? Besides, it's just one flask. Thank you. This will keep you alive in your toughest of times. Just when you're feeling the blood trickling out of your body, take a sip of this and that might just end. However, there's so many times you can just sip from this until it's all gone. So, be on the lookout for these. Golden seeds. You'll find tiny little golden trees branching out from the ground all throughout the land. If you find these, go to them and pluck one of the seeds right from it. Then you can grind it up and mix it in with your drink. Your drink will become thicker. There's more of it to sip from. Yes, of course, the bigger your drink becomes, there's gonna be more you'll need to mix into it. But I'm sure that won't be a problem for you, so long as you keep a watchful eye out. Oh, that's not the only trick that this thing has. Take this vial. Within it is something referred to as a sacred tear. You pour it into there and your flasks will become more powerful. Imagine you needed to take 2 sips in order to cure all the wounds on you from a fight. Pour enough sacred tears in it, and instead of 2, you will eventually only need just 1. Quite a helpful thing, isn't it? Yes. Let me show you how to mix these in. You want to take the seed and grind it up like so. If you're wearing plated armor, you should be able to crush it beneath your hand. But if not, a simple mortar and pestle will do. As for the sacred tear, all you need to do is pour it in like so and gently mix it. There, your flask. And be sure to allocate it thoroughly. If you want to wield sorcery, then be sure to split off some for healing your body and healing your mind. I was not a sorcerer myself. A simple shield and sword would fit me well. But these days I'm not much of anything. Perhaps one day I can be. There's still a chance for me. And there is certainly a chance for you. Now, do me a favor. Find Godrick, slaughter him, and perhaps when our paths meet again, Tarnished, then maybe I can give you something more beneficial than a simple lesson in mixing a drink. Now, you best be on your way. Let me not interrupt your journey any further. As for me, well, I suppose I will find my own way in this world. Take care, Tarnished, and savor such words. It is not often that I say them, and it is likely not often that you will hear them again, from me or anyone else. And here's praying that you meet the round table soon and that you gain the favor of the maidens. All will make sense in time. Farewell. I must be off. Hello, Tarnished. I hope you enjoyed this video or audio, and if you did, feel free to like, comment, anything. That really helps. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, and I was immediately inspired to make an audio about it based off of the very early sections of the game. Of course, if you know anything about From Software games or Soulsborne games in general, they tend to be very cryptic in storytelling, so I tried to keep it simple and stuff like that, but if I got any lore wrong, well, that can be attributed to the game just being recently released to the point where the Wikipedia pages, or the fan wiki pages, aren't even filled out yet, so that's who I'll blame. But yeah, I really love this game. I love the setting, I love the lore. It is already a 10 out of 10 for me, and I'm only almost 20 hours in a game that is probably going to span me about 100 more hours, so yeah. Anyways, that's all for now. Thank you for listening, and I want to give a special thanks to the following patrons on the Diplomat and Higher tier: Katori Rod, Lungirl, Lee, Kitty243, Sammy Samar, Alicia, Clarabelle Pagan, Ilswith, Tricky Bunnytail, Adler S, MG, Deborah Bossard, Silverhawk EG, Earl Grey Audios, Christopher Stevens, Christy Hall, Ruby, Wendy Wayne, Ma, Elizabeth Williams, Only a Potato, Miss Effie, Patrice Gilton, Helios Flame, Anna, Kay, Inspector Lemon, Mia Khan, Hannah Lonesynth, GD, Elmo, Honeybee, Anna DLC, Zed Zero, Kurt Wilkes, Safadel, Ravioli Senpai, Outer, Freaky Flatwoods, Lilathea, Vivian Maldonado, Jay, and Tori Marvel. Again, those are all the patrons on the Diplomat and Higher tier, and if you want to join them, the link is in the description, as well as the link to my Twitch and Twitter accounts. Anyways, that's all for now. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.